What's poppin', y'all? This is Deidre with One Shot Game, man. You already know how the motto go. You get one shot at life, but a lifetime to learn all the game you need to help improve your life. The choice is yours on which route you choose to take. As I always say, you get two choices: the ability to faithfully settle in the life that has been set out for you, or the ability to pave a path towards your destiny. That choice is also up to you. So before I get into the title of my video, I want to say a big shout out to all my supporters. You guys are great. And even the ones behind the scenes, I see y'all too. So look, the title of this video is going to be on the fact: be mindful and very careful when you decide to make a fast exit route out of somewhere due to someone convincing you that it'd be better somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I truly believe that oftentimes you can get your mental state to go in a direction that someone tells you because it's beneficial for them instead of truly listening to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I truly believe that if you can handle whatever you're going through, wherever you are, eventually the tide will roll over. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be okay. But listen, the initial shot is always going to hurt. But you got to be able to go through it anyway. And I say that to say, like, a lot of people, I feel like, are moving because the heat is too much. Like, the pressure is too much. They want to go somewhere where it's easier to, you feel me, spiritually deceive people, convince people, make them believe this. But listen, I know for a fact that some people that move out of where they're from, they go somewhere else and do even worse there, you know what I'm saying, than actually staying where they're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So they end up coming back because their tricks, their schemes, their mental manipulation ain't working there. So they have no choice but to come back. Like, a lot of times, I'm telling you, they get the internet or people to mass control the brain by making them think something. California's too expensive. California's too this. Californians are moving out. It's not enough people. Listen, hey, all my real ones, we are here. We just in hiding. Wait until it come time for us to pop out. You know what I'm saying? Because we know exactly what's going on. It's a bigger game being played. You know what I'm saying? And once the veil decides to be completely removed, trust me, we'll be back outside. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Listen, California is my birthplace as well as my home. You know what I'm saying? I'm not moving. I'm not going nowhere. Strongly, though, because I feel like the pressure has been applied to California. And not in what y'all think. Not in what they tell y'all on the internet. Prices is too high, this, that. Nah. The spiritual war is what they not talking about, that I think is really intense, to where it makes people want to leave. It makes people want to try to see if they can be the manipulative person that they are against some people in a different state that are still asleep. You know what I'm saying? Because California is waking up to what's really going on. So people are not having the ability to be who they are without people noticing. And it's forcing change. And because of that, people don't want to deal with that. So it's easier just to, what's that called? Fight or flight. It's easy to act like ain't nothing going on and, you feel me, jump to the next little thing. People don't like to deal with shit. So when you don't like to deal with shit, the first thing you do is, hey, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go somewhere else and see how I fly. But you got to think, it's a global effect on the whole world. You know what I'm saying? It's not just on one spot, this location, here, there. Nah, it's a global effect everywhere. Meaning that if you can't handle what's going on in California currently, after you've been here for so long, you know what I'm saying? I feel like personally you wouldn't be able to handle, you know what I'm saying, going somewhere else. I feel like 9 times out of 10, you're going to be lost because it's a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not, oh, let me just go here because it's better here, it's better. Nah, sometimes y'all be falling for the hokey doke. And it don't even be like that. It just be the fact that, you feel me, people got to understand the change and being who they are and elevating and growing with the times to be able to fit in a world that is growing and changing. Whether you want to act like it's not. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you ain't pushing me out. I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm strong enough to fight this war that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I've been too strong-minded to be able to jump over the hurdles and fight the battles. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to push me out of somewhere. You feel me? Because, again, they put it like this. The people that's already got their life together, they fought the battle and they won. So they sitting on the totem pole. But the people that are still on the bottom working through it might not be strong enough to handle it. So go somewhere else, because we know that you're not going to be able to, you feel me, elevate, and then so your mental structure can't stay the same, but it might can somewhere else. Not realizing like the whole world is changing. The whole world is growing. You know what I'm saying? People are evolving and waking up to what's really going on, meaning who you are as a shitty person cannot go somewhere else and continue that shitty behavior, because your life is going to be worse, because then people not fooled by it either. You know what I'm saying? So truthfully, me and how I feel is stay where you are. You know what I'm saying? If you've been making it work where you are all your life, you can continue to make it work. You feel me? It's going to be some growing pains, but that's a part of life. You know what I'm saying? Everything won't last forever. I learned that when I took a vacation. You know what I'm saying? This situation won't last forever. Eventually, I'm going to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened. And when I did and touched down, my life still had growing pains, but it was better than what it was. And I think that's just with life, period. You got to look at it like that. You feel me? I know things won't stay the way they are. It's always change is going to come. It's always a rainbow at the end of it all. You know what I'm saying? But you got to train your mind to believe that. Otherwise, you'll get stuck where you are. I've never been that type of person. You know what I'm saying? To stay stuck. Listen, I've been here all my life, and I'm not saying I don't want to travel and go other places, because I will. You know what I'm saying? But I've been to New York. One thing about twice. One thing about New York, listen, it's fast paced and it's cold in the wintertime. Because I'm so love California, I was ready to come back. The snow is cool to visit and chill, but you feel me, to stay there, I don't know about that. And I was ready to come back home. I've been to Miami. You know what I'm saying? It was raining and it was hot. You feel me? And it's just a whole different vibe. Take me back to Cali. You feel me? Listen, some people thrive exactly where they are because they understand it's a mind thing, not somebody telling you it's gonna be grass is greener over here, because it might not be. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm telling you from experience. I know somebody just recently moved from their hometown, you know what I'm saying, and they're doing worse here, you feel me, than they were in their hometown, because they can't get their mental together. They're not willing to fight the battle. They still want to stay conditioned to their old mind. So if you get fed up here and then try to go back, but you're still the same person, it's going to be the same. Nothing is going to change for you because your mental is not growing. You just want to take your tactics and use them on people who you think are still sleeping. But you can't do that if the world is waking up. You know what I'm saying? That means you have to change as an overall person. Not your environment, not your circumstances, you. You know what I'm saying? So listen, understanding and being mindful, I love where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I have resources, tools, things I can use, you know what I'm saying? And I know that, again, like I said, things don't never stay that way forever. Eventually, they do change. You know what I'm saying? And I just would feel like stronger to know that I was able to get through the tornado. You know what I'm saying? As a stronger person, instead of letting the tide suck me in. Because I feel like if you decide to run away, because you know what's really going on in California, you know what I'm saying? It's really because you can't handle it. You need to go somewhere where people allow you to be the type of person that you are. You feel me? Because it was too much pressure. But I'm telling you, not if the whole world is waking up. You ain't gonna be able to finesse nobody nowhere else either. Just ride the wave. You know what I'm saying? Get through the tide. Change your mindset. And realize and understand nothing lasts forever. It may be the way it is right now, but I promise if you stick it through, it will change. You know what I'm saying? Because it's change is difficult when things have been the same for so long. So it takes time. You feel me? For people to catch up, and for the world to catch up, and for it to understand, and for it to level out. You can't just think, oh, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. Nah, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with it and stop putting everything in a damn microwave. You feel me? And actually slow cook that stuff. Because it tastes better when you slow cook a meal and you let it cook the way it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? It be fire. you know. But if you try to rush it, of course you're not going to feel as if you're adjusted because you rushed it too fast. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel, because I be coming across a lot of things on the internet. People are moving out in California, this, that, and this, and that, and the third. Nah, you may think it look like that, but I promise you, a lot of people are hiding. A lot of people are trying to get it together mentally. And so that oftentimes takes not being exposed to, you feel me, accessible like how you were, because if you're trying to focus on your own energy, if you become too accessible, you allow other people to control you and dictate you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being able to make your own choices. I promise, when it's time, they gonna pop out. We're gonna be outside. You feel me? It's just not ready yet. We slow cooking. We roasting. You know what I'm saying? In the oven. Just give it time. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody went nowhere, I promise you. If they did, you feel me? Good luck to them. I hope your success is, you know what I'm saying, better than where it was. But if it's not, don't cry. You feel me? Because I've been warning y'all. You feel me? I did a past video where I spoke on this very same thing. A lot of people move to different states and cities because they want to take the person that they are and try to push it onto people that are still sleeping. You know what I'm saying? But if the world is waking up to who they truly are and being truthful and being honest and understanding, you can't escape that part because it's a mental thing. It's nothing physical. You know what I'm saying? So just rock with the transition that you're going through where you are, which is California. California is going through a major transition of, you know what I'm saying, people waking up to what's really going on. And you have people that are woke that are trying to push a certain illusion and make people think a certain thing in California. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm from the capital of the whole West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Been here for all my life. You know what I'm saying? You can't push me out. You can't make me move. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. Y'all don't scare me. I see through the illusion. I know it's real. I know what y'all trying to push. You know what I'm saying? Some people are going to get scared and afraid. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, it's going to boil over. And when it does, you know what I'm saying? I promise you, it's going to be back. We're going to be outside. We're going to be having fun. We're going to be enjoying ourselves. But this time, we're going to have a clear mind. So you can't play with us. You know what I'm saying? You can't come and try to, you feel me, offend us, make us feel some type of way. Nah, because we already know what it is. You feel me? We didn't work through that, which means it's going to be protectors around. It's going to be people who ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? You might as well take that somewhere else, because that type ain't going to fly over here. So again, understanding and being mindful. I feel like you become the strongest when you go through and work through whatever it is that you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Instead of feeling like you can outrun the mission, the goal, the program, you know what I'm saying, and go somewhere else and try to portray that onto somebody. Nah, it ain't gonna fly. You feel me? So listen, if you don't know what it is, I just told you. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.